What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your Big Brother rant and review. I think this is going to be like the last two episodes prior to last night's episode. So we left off with Michael being HOH, and he had Terrence and Alyssa up on the block. He wins the Alyssa. I'm just ranting now. I'm just gonna go off and rant because I'm just gonna rant. So he wins the HOH, and he decides that it really isn't to any advantage to him to actually use the veto. He told Turner he wasn't gonna put him up. Him and Taylor are in a final three, so to speak, and he had already kind of told Monty he wouldn't put him up. So there was really no reason for him to use the HOH use the POV, because then it just would have pissed people off. Brittany is still upset that he won't take a swing. Brittany is still upset that he won't stand up. Now here's where I'm a little frustrated with the fact that Brittany is frustrated, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, but girl, you have literally done nothing but jump on Michael's back and ride him all the way to where y'all are at this point. If he say he don't want to put Turner up, let it go. And I feel like now you're panicking because you realize that you've gotten all the way to this point and you can't really win a comp, and you don't have any other allies in the house, and now you realize that Michael is becoming public enemy number one. So now you feel like you got to create some alliances. So first, you go to Turner, and Turner says all the right things, but Turner ain't feeling it. And he actually ends up going back to Michael saying, yo, Brittany came to me and was like, you want to have a final two, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Then she goes to the ladies and she's like, yeah, let's create an all-girls alliance. And Taylor and Alyssa are like, okay, girl. But neither one of them are really tripping over having an all-girls alliance with you. Why? Because they don't even know you like that. Now, Taylor has kind of been working with you, so Taylor was probably cool with it, but I'm sure in the back of her mind, she was thinking, girl, me and you already got a final three. Why we gotta have so then she goes back to the guys and says, the girls have an all-girls alliance. Ha, ha, ha. So now the guys are like, oh, shoot, if they got an all-girls alliance, then we all need to get together. Now, mind you, they was coming for Michael, but then they went to Michael. Monty, Turner, and Michael had a conversation about them need to join it up and having a final three all guys alliance, because hell, if the girls are going to do it, then we need to do it too. And they all agree that they will not put up a certain person. So Monty won't put up Taylor, Michael won't put up Brittany, and Turner won't put up Alyssa, because all of them have people that they cool with. But if the other person wins HOH, then it's fair game. They just won't put up their person. And I thought this was actually a pretty good plan. So whoever wins HOH, they put up the opposite, and it's cool. That's what I was cooling. Right. So the vote comes around. Terrence, bye. You gotta go. And Terrence goes out like a real jerk, and he won't say goodbye to anybody, and he walks up out the door. And he really think that, I just don't like Turner, y'all. I really, really just don't like Turner. And Julie even asked him, well, what was up with you and Taylor? Why could y'all just not click? And he was like, well, we just have a big brother, little sister type relationship, and big brothers and little sisters rarely get along. No, you had I'm an asshole, and I'm gonna just be an asshole to her type relationship, because Taylor ain't never do nothing to you for you to be as nasty as you were to her. The camera didn't catch half of the nasty things that Terrence said about Taylor and the way he treated her. You had absolutely no good reason for treating her like that, and I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. So as soon as Terrence leaves, we find out that this is not just a regular old night. This is going to be a double eviction night, right? So we play the first HOH. Monty wins HOH. So, of course, now he only has a few minutes to figure out who he's going to put up. He ends up putting up he ends up putting up Alyssa. He ends up putting up Brittany and Alyssa. He puts up Brittany and Alyssa. And then Turner actually ends up winning the HOH. The veto. Yeah, I'm sorry. He ends up winning the veto. And when he wins the veto, he decides that they're going to backdoor Michael. Now listen, let's be clear. That was the best game move. They would have been absolute fools to not put Michael up. Absolute fools. Now, from a fan perspective, I really wanted Michael to win. I thought Michael played a hell of a game. I really liked Michael. I didn't like all of Michael's moves. Like, I definitely didn't like the move he pulled with Kyle. I did not like that at all. But as a game player, I was absolutely here for him as a game player. But they put him up, and he tried. He fought to the very end. He gave one of those, like, scathing, vote for me, don't vote for her. He talked about everything he's done, how great of a player he is, and how Brittany really hasn't done much of anything. And Brittany's face was so hurt. I mean, her face was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And Michael even said in his exit interview with Julie that she said to him, anybody but you. If it had been anybody else saying that about me but you. But it really hurt. So, child, when they get to the jury house, they can make up, child. Michael gets voted off, and that's kind of what happened, right? Now, listen, I know some other things went down, but I'm so distraught. I'm so distraught because, like I said, I really, really, really wanted to see Michael win. At this point, I don't want to see Alyssa win. I don't want to see Brittany win. Monty has been playing a decent game, too, from the point of view of he's been staying under the radar. He's been definitely staying under the radar, but out of everybody that's left, as a Big Brother fan, if you're looking at resume, it's got to be Turner. Like, he's won the most HOH. He's won the most. Out of the people that's left, he has the most comp wins under his belt. He's been able to navigate these waters, play both sides of the fence, survive week after week. I would love to see Taylor win or Monty. I just don't want to see Brittany or Alyssa. If I had to rank them in order of who I think deserves to win, it would be Turner. And then it would be a tie between Taylor and Monty. But Brittany and Alyssa don't deserve to win nothing. That's just my 2 cents on it, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I know this was just a rant. I was just all over the place. But it was just a rant. It was just a rant and review. And I'm about to go watch last night's episode because I'm a little behind. But I'm about to go watch last night's episode and see what they was talking about, y'all. From what I've seen on the live feeds, Brittany has lost it and everybody is looking at her side eye. So I'm about to see who won the next HOH and what happened, child. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.